audible and visible?
Yes, please go ahead.
Okay. Good evening, everybody. The use case is there is a situation that I receive a notice, penalty proceeding notice from Income Tax Department. In the assessment proceedings, there was an addition. CIT appeal deleted it. It's a year-long story. Now so many documents, crumble up. And then now the penalty proceeding has started. My solution to this is giving reply to this notice, considering that there was assessment, considering that post-assessment there was appeal, and in the appeal, my case has been allowed, and therefore penalty proceedings has to be dropped. So this is my assessment order. Look at the timeline. That is very important. For any chartered accountant, when the proceedings are long, beyond many years, it takes a time to once again collect the facts and put it on a timeline and then redraft, getting over the facts. So considering that, look at the order. This was my 143.3 order way back in, 23. And then appeal order, it was allowed. Now penalty proceedings. Look at this. So what do I do? There is a tool available. Two things, which is completely free, unlimited. And so this is useful for both chartered accountants in practice as well as students even. We will prove that. So what do? I have to give a reply to notice. So it's very, very easy. First, what I had to do, I had to collect lot many PDF files. So in this case, I just have to keep on collecting PDF files and then putting into grinding mechanism. Look how things become very, very simple. I have assessment order, there is computation sheet, there is notice of demand, there is CIT appeals order, there is appeal effect order given by ITO, then the penalty proceeding start. Now these are the orders given by department. Now in order to train the tool, I will be giving source document. When we are using any other AI model, there is a word we always fear about, that it is giving hallucination effect, that we are not sure कि ये जवाब सही है कि नहीं. इसका एक सोल्यूशन है. इसको सेक्शन 270 दिखा दो, बेयर सेक्शन. इसको स्पेसिफिक रिप्लाई किसी का दिया हुआ है तो वो भी दिखा दो. इसको कोई केस लो है सपोर्टिंग में तो वो भी साथ में रख दो. Now how do we work out? Before using this tool, look at this thing. Number one, I have, it is for, small tasks, that these things, all the documents are lying on my desktop. Now first I have to rearrange it. For that I have used Python scripts. I'm not at, I don't belong from technical background, but I will explain you later how things go on. Look, I click on this script work. So it will create it has to create a folder on my desktop. See, this is the folder name that I will give. I have kept the ready folder name. I will just copy here from an Excel to here. So income tax reply is the folder name. I have to give where I want to park the folder. I just have to tell nothing. It is simple Python script. And I will tell you also how all chartered accountants, including students, can use this so-called big thing called Python. It is the easiest thing in the world. Now I will tell which file I have to pick up. These are my source documents. So I pick up all the documents. See, I have numbered here. It can be, this is one. I have to pick it up all together. So I will do it 1, 2, 3, 4, वगैरह वगैरह. I just keep on dumping the document, all PDF file, irrespective of what order it is. I'm not concerned about sequence of events. So I say open, I say move files, right? And some error. But anyway, what it does is, it will, because there is this name, yes, really, I have to do this. I say move files, and it gets moved. Point is the pace at which things happen. I could have done this manually. So I will be getting that folder on a desktop and I create it that way. Now what I do is I move to second toy. This is the main toy. It is completely free. Just have your Google account there and you are good to go. Upload 50 files. Now look, I am on a case. I don't know anything about the case, but I just collect source document. The toy is Notebook LM by Google. What I have to do is I just upload and it will extract data from both scanned images as well as converted this thing. So it has got a beautiful OCR recognition. Even if it is scanned image, it will extract text out of it. So what I do is I just pick up income tax reply here. I just select all that this thing PDF files. Forget about what the sequence of events is. I say, okay, now here important is these are legal documents. I don't want any hallucination effect. So I have to be very, very precise there. So look here, it has uploaded all the documents. Now the magic starts here. You don't have to do anything. First things first, when I'm looking at a case, I want to see the timeline. So if you can see on the right side, कि पहले क्या हुआ था, बाद में क्या हुआ था, बाद में क्या हुआ था, तो मैं क्लिक करता हूं. इफ यू कैन सी नीचे एक नोट बन जाती है, नोट. So it will generate. It hardly takes few. It is generated. I click there तो उधर सारी टाइमलाइन आ जाएगी. तो ये चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट के लिए बहुत काम, इट इज वेरी वेरी यूजफुल कि उसको केस की चीज मिल जाती है. ये नोट को आई कैन कन्वर्ट इट एज अ सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट. तो 10 मेरी पीडीएफ फाइल है, ये 11 में इट बिकम्स माय सोर्स डॉक्यूमेंट. नाउ फॉर माय फ्यूचर रेफरेंस एंड सो ऑन एंड सो फॉर. Very, very important is a study guide. क्योंकि I want to understand the whole case. I just click a button there. It is reading only from PDF files which I have imported
Hello,
and
hello,
nowhere from outside.
hello.
So this is important and it is giving me all the details. So here is the study guide. Entire case discussed along with the case law. I convert it to source once again. So it
Hello,
will move
hello,
to source. Then
hello,
most
hello, hello,
important for students
hello.
also, you can create FAQs out of it, like, question answer. So, you can go ahead with, any question answer regarding that case only. Now, friends, the very, very important part is I can give prompt here. So I've kept the prompt ready,
Hello,
that
hello,
what I've told, you are a tax expert. I can just copy paste.
hello, hello, hello.
Yes. And then based on all the source available, important is
Last two
source.
minutes.
Yes. Important is source. And you generate a reply. So it will generate a reply. I can query any timeline. So I will show you, it will generate a reply. Now you can see if I click on assessment order, it will give me all the details. So point is now, then you can bring it to your Word file and you can convert it to PDF. So here I got my reply, which I already drafted. Now what I'm going to do is, I want to send this reply to the client, which I want to do automatically. Once again, I don't want to enter into any coding or this thing. I will just run a Python program, right? I click here, it will pick up that file, right? I'll tell you also how Python is this thing. It's very easy. Only two things, and you are good to go. See, it is telling me which. So I say reply, you pick it up, and then it will ask me the email address where I want to send. And so I will tell, I've written my email address here. I've written, I say okay. And if you can see, uh, it will send the mail. So it will give an error message, but if you can see the mail here, it is ready to send. I send it and it is gone. Now beauty does not lie in the process. Beauty lies in how things are happening for chartered accountant. I will take it very quickly. First, download Python. Second, download Visual Studio. Install both. Forget Python. Go to Visual Studio. तो राइट वाला विजुअल स्टूडियो, इसका यूजर इंटरफेस ये है। जीपीटी को चार्टर्ड अकाउंटेंट की क्लैरिटी ऑफ थॉट एकदम परफेक्ट होती है। वो बता दो कि आप कोड लिख दो, वो जो कोड लिखे Ctrl+C Ctrl+V2 इधर डाल दो आपके विजुअल स्टूडियो में। देन आप, इफ यू कैन सी, देर इज अ बटन हियर, रन, and you look the magic, it will work. If there are errors, don't worry, take a picture, once again go to GPT. You can use any platform you like. Acha, if you want to convert a executable file, there is something called builder, वो भी GPT बना देगा. It is even a code. Yes sir. So this is all
Yes, that
about
was
what
a
anybody can
very
do.
nice presentation,
So
Darshak,
thank
Thakkar.
you. Yeah.
And sometimes I, as a practicing chartered accountant, mess up with multiple number of the files. Sometimes many replies. Sometimes I do even give a duplication reply. 3 and 4 point will not be answered at the end of the case. The party will come back to me. The officer will say, no, no, these 2 points you have not answered. So it's a wonderful tool, indeed, for the practicing chartered accountants, maybe more likely in the litigation domain to get used of.
Yes.
And of course, you also come again with Python. I think multiple hackathon is here are speaking on Python. I think the importance of Python is inevitable for the practicing chartered accountants. Yes, with this, yeah, I request any other fellow panelists, you have any question, uh, especially then we can, yeah, we can move on to the next